Imagine a dark night, a speeding train barreling through the British countryside. Suddenly, flashing lights and masked men appear. This isn't a scene from a movie. This is the true story of the Great Train Robbery. The year is 1963, when the Royal Mail train was traveling from Glasgow to London. Every night, this train carried large sums of money in its high-value packages carriage, often unprotected and ripe for the taking. On the night of August 8, 1963, the English countryside lay shrouded in darkness, with only the occasional hoot of an owl piercing the silence. Little did anyone know that within hours, this serene landscape would become the stage for one of the most audacious heists in history. A crew of trained criminals had their eyes set on this traveling treasure for a long time. With long hours of preparation, they had finally decided to execute their plan. At the center of this daring plan is Bruce Reynolds, a charismatic and cunning criminal. With a taste for the finer things in life, Reynolds was no stranger to the underworld. His obsession with pulling off the ultimate score led him to assemble a crew of 15 men, each with a unique skill set crucial to the plan. The team included a mix of experienced robbers and specialists. Among them were Buster Edwards, known for his calm demeanor under pressure, and Ronnie Biggs, whose role would later make him infamous. There was also the meticulous Brian Field, a solicitor who provided the gang with legal knowledge and insider information about the railways. Weeks of planning commence, meticulously studying the train's route, security measures, and every detail that could make or break their scheme. They rehearsed their moves and repeated their plan until they found it fit to perfection. But will their trickery work, or will they be exposed before they can even begin? Finally, the night arrives. The plan was set in motion. In the early hours of August 8th, the gang made their move. At a quiet stretch of track near Bridego Bridge in Ledburn, Buckinghamshire, they tampered with the railway signals. The signal switch flickers and a red light signals some dangers ahead. The train screeches to a halt in the pre-designated spot. As the confused driver, Jack Mills, and his fireman, David Whitby, disembarked to investigate, they were swiftly overpowered by masked men. Armed with walkie-talkies and disguised with masks, they stormed the train. The robbers ransacked the mail car, not finding the neat packets of cash they expected, but mountains of heavy mailbags. They fight the urge to panic. The gang then detached the HVP carriage and, using a battery-powered locomotive, moved it to a more secluded spot. Inside the carriage, they found 120 bags of money, totaling £2.6 million, equivalent to about £55 million today. They loaded the money into waiting vehicles with military precision and vanished into the night, leaving behind a scene of bewilderment and chaos. News of the Great Train Robbery explodes across Britain. The public is captivated by the audacity of the crime. A massive manhunt is launched, but the gang seems to have vanished without a trace. But can they truly stay hidden forever, or will their elaborate plan unravel under the pressure of police scrutiny? Immediately after looting millions, the robbers retreated to Leatherslade Farm, a remote hideout they had rented under false names. For the next few days, they divided the spoils and celebrated their success. However, their euphoria was short-lived. The British police launched a massive manhunt, and within days, they found Leatherslade Farm. Cracks began to appear in the gang's facade. Despite their attempts to clean the farm, they left behind fingerprints and other crucial evidence. The evidence gathered there led to the identification and arrest of several gang members. The investigation was relentless, involving painstaking forensic work and extensive interviews. One by one, the gang members were apprehended, some in dramatic shootouts, others through betrayal within the gang. But the mastermind, Bruce Reynolds, remains a ghost, taunting authorities from across the globe. The robbers are behind bars, but the biggest question remains unanswered. Where is the loot? Despite recovering a small portion, the vast majority of the stolen millions are never found. Did the gang manage to launder the money, or did their elaborate plans go awry at the last minute? The answer remains a mystery to this day. The Great Train Robbery wasn't just a heist, it was a cultural phenomenon. It exposed security vulnerabilities, forever changing how valuables are transported. But it also sparked a firestorm of debate and fascination. Were the robbers cunning criminals or glorified thieves? The answer, perhaps, lies somewhere in between. So what do you think? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts on this true-life crime thriller. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures in the world of unsolved mysteries.